Good day, Leniacs. That's right, I've called you Leniacs. That's what I'm going to be calling you for listening to our podcast. I'm Garfield, and welcome to episode 9 of the LENcast. Today, I'm joined by Ben from Corner Flag Games.
Hey guys, how are we all doing?
Hello, Benno. And we are joined by Terence from WirelessVLOGS.
Hey guys, how are we?
Hello, T. Unfortunately, Josh can't be with us. He seems to be in A&E with his wife, so we send all our thoughts that way for them. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of fun and then a little bit of talk about my team, Derby County, because we're the only team that's played in England so far, as of time of recording. So, but first, I think we'll just go around and ask how everyone's doing, because what you may not know is that Ben is going to be moving house soon, so he is absolutely manic. So let's pass over to Ben and ask him how the hell he's finding getting all this stuff together. Ben.
Well, considering that today is the first day that we've actually started packing boxes, me and the missus have only been in each other's throats once or twice, which is a good start. And it took 4 hours to get to that point, which was good. I expected it to happen within the first hour. But yeah, we picked ourselves up in a new place and getting out of this house that we're currently in, which Terence can attest to and Josh can attest to, that is falling down around us. But yeah, more responsibility, a bit bigger. I'll have my own studio for all my computer stuff and all my YouTube stuff, so I'll be able to put my green screen up and have my own space to do all my stuff, which also has air conditioning in it, which makes it even better. So yeah, it's things are a bit frantic at the moment trying to pack up. The way I describe it to people is that we currently live in a very small 3-bedroom house, and we have a 5-bedroom house worth of crap inside a very small 3-bedroom house. So it's like moving half of the suburb. So yeah, we pick up the keys. We're recording this on a Saturday night, so we pick up the keys next week. And yeah, everyone's coming with cars and trailers and wagons and all that, and we're all going to pick up and move on. On the plus side, my current internet connection, which for those of you who are in Australia is an ADSL 2 connection at this current house, I will be moving to the very fancy fibre to the premises NBN. So I will have blistering internet speed, finally.
Hey, kid, awesome. I feel you though. Moving house is probably one of the most stressful things I've done, and even I'm thinking about moving in a short time as well. So then we can share house swapping stories when that happens. Yay, adulthood!
Yay, responsibility!
Oh God, you've got a few years before you have to experience that, T.
Oh, he already has.
Yeah, I'm
cherish what you've got now.
I'm expecting to move house in January of 2020, moving with my girlfriend. So
I'd put it back another 5 years if I were you, but
yeah.
you'll
As we know, I am only 12 years old, so
exactly. It's way past his bedtime, so we appreciate you staying up to do this. But
no worries.
how have you been?
I've been all right. Thank you. I've had a fairly stressful week at work, but it's finally over, and I can take some time to sit down and actually think to myself for once and enjoy some good company with our fellow co-commentator Benno. Yeah, so no, it's been, as I said, it's been stressful, but it's over, and looking for the better days to come.
Awesome. It's always a good when it's the weekend, though, isn't it? That Friday comes round, you get to leave that shithole of work, and
there's no better feeling.
You haven't got the weekend of kids making you pull your hair out, and so yeah, you've got it good.
Yeah, and I'm hoping it stays that way for a few more years yet.
Also, I'm just going to apologise to everyone now. I am full of cold in the middle of summer over here. Yes, it is a thing, apparently. So if I sound like I'm like Sanka, nearly dead, Mon, then yes, I am nearly dead, mon. Well, just before we move into the fun and games of the Would You Rathers,
Just quickly,
I wanna
Dan,
quickly-
do you have a
yeah.
bobsleigh team?
Yeah, it's a Jamaican bobsled team.
Fantastic.
Fucking Cool Runnings. Fucking what a film.
Great movie.
Great movie. Right, so let me quickly, because I'm guessing you two are sensible, and you didn't get up at silly o'clock your time to watch the Derby County game last night,
No.
because the championship is back. Therefore, English football is back underway. As we've known from previous podcasts, and if you've watched any of the content on any one of our channels on YouTube, you will know that I'm a big Derby fan. Derby played last night, and we're top of the league because we won. Yes. If the season could finish now, that would be great. Honestly, that would be wonderful. So I just wanted to give a quick rundown because I went to the pub, went out, and I decided to have a few pints with my own man. And yeah, the match, to be fair, was very boring. First half, I was just basically watching Derby pass it across the back line. Second half, Frankie Lampard did the right thing and must have given some right bollocking in the dressing room. We came out, then we went 1-0 to Reading. And to be fair, if you've not watched the highlights, I recommend you do because there's some really good goals in the game. All three were good goals, to be fair. Then the second one, but Reading's goal was really good goal. Cracking cross, cracking header. Nothing you could do about it. It was just a really good goal. Then we got an equaliser. Mason Mount, he hit it from about 25, 30 yards out, and the goalkeeper, Manone, was horrendous. He's clearly not been keeping up with his masturbation to keep his wrist strong because he should have saved it. And then the last one, absolutely, I was just telling the boys just before we started recording that it caught me out. I'd given the game up as a draw. We got 4 minutes stoppage time. When I looked at the time, we'd just got a throw in. It was 93-48 on the clock. I was like, well, this is a draw. I'm going to go back to talking and finishing my beer. Literally 5 seconds later, the pub erupted, and I was like, oh, fuck off. I've missed a goal. It was out of nothing. But it was a cracking cross and a cracking header from Tom Lawrence. And so, yeah, if you get a chance to, or if you haven't already, watch those highlights because they're really good goals. It was a little bit of as you can imagine with opening day fixtures, it was one of those where it was a little bit stalematey at first, a bit, calm the nerves sort of match. But yeah, it was awesome. And I had my fair share of beer and I didn't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning. It was great.
It's beautiful on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. There was a rock band on called Southbound, and I'm not advertising them because I don't really know them, but they were really fucking good. They just did covers. But they were really good at what they did was with the covers. So, yeah, that was the only reason I stayed out later. So, yeah. Well, there you go. Insight to my highlight of the week: watching a crappy game of football and then listening to a rock band. Woo, rock and roll. Right, now that all that boring crap's out of the way, do you reckon it didn't feel very good this morning when the youngest was up at 5 o'clock?
Yeah, that wouldn't have been.
No, not at all. But anyway, everyone's heard us rattle on boring, mundane crap just for however long it's been. Shall we get into some fun? Shall we do some Would You Rathers? I figure the best way to do it is to go. We'll have a round robin. So I'll ask the question first to Ben and then to Terence, and we'll just keep alternating between the two of you. We can discuss them if you want to.
Are you
ready?
Answer as well?
Okay, I'll answer some as well. If you've got some, you throw them at me. Yeah, so we'll do it that way. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. So we're ready for the first one, guys?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right then. Ben, would you rather eat chocolate-flavoured shit or shit-flavoured chocolate?
Oh. I'd probably go with chocolate-flavoured shit.
Chocolate-flavoured shit. But what about the, nutritional value of it?
Well, yeah, there is that. But, yeah, without thinking too hard about it.
You got to think hard about it because these questions your life could depend on it. And I
well,
think if you was eating shit that tasted like chocolate, you could do some serious damage to yourself.
yeah, you probably could, but yeah,
Yeah,
there must
Bear
be some
Grylls.
sort of nutrient in it.
It's been through Odie. Been through Odie.
Yeah, I've been through OD.
Tastes like chocolate, then.
Sweet
Tastes
like
like
chocolate.
Shit like chocolate. So you still saying you'd eat chocolate flavored shit?
Yeah, I'd eat chocolate flavored shit.
Ew.
Okay.
It's all about taste.
What's your turn? Right then. So, Terrence, some of these are really. I'm going to go close to the line. So, it's a disclaimer out there now. This is all just our opinions, okay? And it's a bit fun.
We're gonna have another.
No,
episode.
No, we're not. No, we're not. This is all just fun. There's nothing in it. It's just harmless fun. So, Terrence, would you rather have sex with a hideously ugly person or a beautiful, fresh corpse?
Oh.
I'm a strong believer for personal egotistical reasons of being a lights off person anyway. So, are we talking? I'm thinking too deep into this now, aren't I?
You are.
No, not at all.
Now, when I hear hideously ugly, there are many
talking
reasons.
We're talking like Elephant Man ugly, deformed face and everything.
Does it have to be a man?
It can be if you want it to be.
Should have seen that coming.
Yes.
For the sake of the argument, I've dug myself a hole again. I'm going to say hideously ugly because the lights are off and there is no touching except for insertion involved. That wasn't part of the rule, so I'm making that a rule.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a firm
It wasn't
believer.
stated, so-
I'm a firm believer of even the ugly ones deserve it.
And that's how you've got a missus.
Correct.
Oh.
Josh isn't the I need someone to banter with.
I mean, we're talking a very beautiful, fresh corpse here, though. I mean, there's
Nah.
something to be said for that.
Nah.
But after your line of work, Dan, that's probably appealing to you.
Oh.
Well, maybe. Maybe. We don't see the bodies, we just see what they're going in.
Yeah, we are talking about nice big boxes.
Oh.
Very big boxes.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Yes.
shall we move on? Do one of you want to ask me one, or shall I carry on?
No, carry on.
Okay, Ben. Would you rather? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Fart every time you laugh, or burp every time you cry?
Burp every time I cry.
Yeah.
Burp every time I cry.
I think farting when laughing would be quite funny, though.
It
That would
would.
make you
It'd
laugh
make you
more.
laugh
So.
even more.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter how old you are, farts are funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Farts
Yeah.
are always funny, but I'm quite the keen burper.
You like a good belch.
Yeah, I love a good belch.
Keen burper.
Yeah, I can do it on cue.
That's interesting.
There you go.
There you go.
That was just an accident.
Okay. Well, that was actually quite an easy one, wasn't it? So let's do a I say relatively easy. Terrence.
Yes.
Sorry. Would you rather see your other half in a porn video or your parents in a porn video?
Oh, it's gone quiet.
He's
got to think about it.
No, I know what my answer is, but in my head I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to explain justifying it. I would rather see my... Oh, I can't say it. I understand for me to be here, my parents had to do something, and I think I'd rather see that than my partner in a porno.
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it does stipulate that you have to watch it. Yeah.
See, I'd go the other way.
Oh,
I'd go the other way.
oh wait, no, wait, hang on. I'd rather see my partner because it doesn't say who the like. It's just in a porno, so it could be like some solo player. It could be with me. So yeah, fuck yeah, let's do that.
Hey, yeah. To be fair,
He's
you
done
found
it.
a loophole. He's found a loophole.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, even going with
Well,
it,
fair
even
enough,
going with it
fair
straight
enough.
and not the play by yourself play, I'd still rather my partner.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and watch a video of my mum masturbating, am I?
Well, no, but even still,
Well, no.
the thought of my parents going at it would horrify me.
Yeah.
It does horrify me.
Yeah. It's not amazing.
At least I could watch my partner do it, and then
See, this-
it might be bearable to watch.
Unless it's a big fat man called Chuck that's got to star in it with her.
What?
But that's where the loophole
We're not
comes
talking.
in.
We're not talking about lumberjack scenes here, Dan.
A cheerleader called Ben in Newcombe. Fucking windmilling.
Helicopter.
Helicopter bringing out.
Oh god. Oh, that was a good one. That was an
I like that
interesting
one.
answer.
Yeah.
You like that
Yep.
one? So what should we go? Should we go with something that I'll tell you what? We'll go with this one. Sorry, the cough, the cold. Ben, well, actually, no, both of you can answer this, or all three of us will answer this. Would you rather have a 1 minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
1 minute conversation with my past self.
Yes, I think I'd have to agree. I'd be telling them to bet on the freaking strangest football bets with all the money.
Oh, see,
I knew
I
it
didn't
was
even
gonna
think that far for any gain or anything. It was just be so I could, tell my past self that you done fucked up, boy.
Yeah, but then that could change it. It's the butterfly effect then, isn't it?
Yes.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was waiting for some quiet so I could chime in with the butterfly effect and say, well, if you had that conversation with your past self, the present you wouldn't be the actual you, so therefore you're done fucked up the space-time continuum, you're dead. Or however it ends.
Alternatively, if you was to go to the future, you could contract an illness that meant that you don't then see the future. Because, like, common colds evolve every time, don't they? That's why we all get them.
They do.
So you could, in theory, get given a strain of literally the common cold that could just... Yeah. I would do it for game because I know money wouldn't change me. I'd just live a bit more comfortably.
Yep.
No,
Terrence.
you'd change me completely.
Terrence.
Yes.
Just to remind you, slightly getting off topic, but your jelly shots are still here.
Oh, I'm coming inside.
So, Dan, while Terrence is coming inside and getting his jelly shots, we'll just change tack while he's throwing alcohol down his neck for a slight moment to things unrelated to football and a random topic, and that is the announcement of the new Digimon game, which is Digimon Survive. Thoughts, feelings?
Yes. Well, we spoke about this briefly earlier, and I admit I'm not very good at following up with games. As some will know, I lost my passion for gaming not so long back, and just couldn't be bothered with any of it. But once you told me, I did a bit of research. I've played all the Digimon games that I can on the PlayStation 4, Cyber Sleuth, Hackers, Dude Armor Flip, and Next Order. And I've enjoyed them all. We were going to do something together with the Digimon. Maybe we can look into that. We'll have to talk about that after this LENcast.
Of course.
So keep your ears to the ground, peeps. So, yeah. yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting because it's. I said a couple of weeks ago about how I'm a Pokemon master, and I still stand by that. Just saying. But I do like the Digimon as well. Maybe not as much as Pokemon, but I do enjoy Digimon.
Yeah, see,
So
I'm the
the
other
fact that there's a
side.
new game coming out.
I will always.
This is the thing that they're all mons. There's always we're all mons. It's all
mons.
good. LENmons.
LENmods.
Yeah. Will you be getting it?
I will endeavour
That's a
to
silly
get it.
question.
I'm still currently going through a playthrough on
yeah.
my PS Vita of the PSP version of Digimon Adventure, which is based on the original first season anime. But it is now that it's been finally translated into English because it's been a fan translation project.
Naturally, because this is what happens over once you come out of Japan. Some things just don't get big enough, and I'm surprised Digimon hasn't got big enough, to be perfectly honest, because it is good.
It's good. It's still going, but it did fall massively in Pokemon Shadow.
It was a very unfortunate timing of release, really, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because Pokemon had been out for, I'd say, a year, because I think they celebrated 20 years last year.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
So that's like the Pokemon had already had the year on them and had blown up exponentially. So it was. I don't think it was ever going to quite. I think though, if it had gone the other way, I think we'd have been looking at Digimon being the bigger. It's hard to say.
It's hard. They're different. They're different things. They're different. They're aimed at different demographics slightly as well.
Yeah. They've got their similarities, but yeah, they are very different.
Very much so.
Once a Pokemon evolves, that's it. It's evolved. There's no de-evolving. Whereas Digimon, it's. And what I do like about Digimon is like one Digimon can digivolve multiple times into different things depending on stats if you're playing a game or moods if you're watching the anime. It keeps it interesting.
That's right.
I've enjoyed it.
Anyway, we'll change tack now because I'm pretty sure Terrence is back from necking his shots.
I am.
So back into
now he's. We go back to the would you rather's?
Yeah, we may as well. We'll save our tweets for the week till last.
Yes. So seeing as he's just been and got all those jelly shots, this question will be good for you, Terrence. Oh. Would you rather drink 2 litres of piss or 2 litres of sweat?
Purely for the nutritional value, 2 litres of piss.
2 litres of piss. It's not your own piss, though.
Is it human waste?
Yes, we'll keep it to human.
Then I'll stick with my decision.
Okay, but what if I was to tell you that the sweat came from Angelina Jolie?
I'll stick with my decision.
What about Elizabeth Hurley? Oh, you're too young for that.
Yeah, who?
Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley, search her.
Yeah, she was banging.
Still is. We shouldn't get into that topic because then we'll all just walk away from this with raging boners.
Bit like Tara Rushton.
I thought people your age needed boy pills for that.
Hey.
No, that happened 5 years ago. You've literally got. Wait a minute, you're 12. You're like a Benjamin Button. Do you get younger as you get older?
He's gonna get through puberty first.
He's up.
Hey, wait a minute.
That's what the cruises are for.
Oh, bloody heck. Right, so Ben. Let's have a look at a good question for you. Okay, here we go. This will be an interesting one, I think. Would you rather, Ben, have a 10-inch long belly button that swayed to music, or accordions for legs?
Accordions for legs. Only for the pure comedy of it.
Walk behind fat kids in a supermarket.
Yeah, again, accordions for legs only for the pure comedy factor of it.
But the 10-inch long belly button could also play some comedic values if you wore your trousers high enough up.
Yeah, no.
You could be quite literally, but you could quite literally come off as a clever dick.
Nah, I'll stick with my original answer. I think on that one.
You going for the accordions for legs?
Yeah.
There you go. So while we're on the subject of different body parts, Terence, would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe? Oh my god, I can't speak. It's the
Or a
cold.
giraffe neck.
Yes, a giraffe neck. Giraffe. Fucking how posh did that sound then?
A giraffe neck.
A giraffe neck.
A Giroux neck. What?
Oh my. I would rather be born with a giraffe neck.
You would? Well, where would you wear your tie? At the top or the bottom?
I don't wear a tie because I'm gangster.
Yeah, but if you had to wear a tie, if a giraffe had to wear a tie, would it wear it at the top of it or at the bottom of its neck? This is a question that I've often pondered.
I believe that it's quite offensive that you would assume the giraffe would wear a tie. It's
You might
2018.
have a very
mate.
important meeting. It's very
It's
important.
2018.
Very important meeting. But where would it wear it?
I'd go with the bottom.
It's easy.
Yeah, it has to be the bottom. Think about
But
where
what
a
if you
human
wear
tie
something-
goes. It doesn't go at the top of your neck, does it?
Depends if it's a bow tie. Sort of
No,
sits
because
a
that
bit
still
high.
sits at the bottom.
Yeah, I'd go
Bow ties
bottom.
are cool.
But the only time it's around the top is it's a rope, and it's normally higher than your head.
Terence.
God damn it. I wouldn't use a tie though for that. Although tight ties were at school, because when I was at school, we had to wear uniform with a tie.
Yeah.
And people would always just run past you, grab your tie, yank it. And I was one of those ones that did my tie every morning. I didn't like just do it and then loosen it and then tighten it the next day. I did it every morning. So bloody tight ties were the worst. I spent all day like trying to get it off, like tight around your neck, like not very comfortable with this. Trying to just pull it, and the more you pull it, the tighter it gets. I actually once bought a new tie because so I could just cut the one off.
Yeah, that's what we ended up. We did the same thing at our high school. So I went to a quite a posh grammar school, and yeah, we used to do the same thing, run around and do that. And most of the time, it would involve just cutting your tie and getting a new one.
Yeah, it was like I'd sometimes sit there and like on the way home from school, grab a stick off a tree or something, trying to force it in so you could just loosen it, and then you get bits of bloody twigs stuck in it, and you're like, oh god, it was awful.
Didn't have any of that.
Yeah,
problem at high school.
That's sidetracked really, really far. That did, didn't it?
Some of us didn't get to go to posh private schools.
It wasn't a private school, man, isn't it? It was a public one.
Very hard pressed to find a
It was
public school
to-
over here where you have to wear a tie.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
PE uniform.
It's like most places, I'd say in the States and in Canada as well. They tend to be very, very lax on what the dress code is for school attendance.
Oh, we still
But
had
over
we still
here,
had a
it's-
uniform, but we just didn't have ties. It was just generally a coloured polo shirt.
Oh, we were blazers, shirts that had to be tucked in, trousers, tie, top button had to be done up, and they would have you if your top button wasn't done up.
Nah, see that's
You got round the
private school
shirt being
attire
tucked
here.
in by folding it up. That's just public school
That's
here.
private
This is
school
why
attire.
That's why most private schools over here, though, are the opposite. They're like, you wear what you want. We're not bothered.
I don't believe
we
you.
had
It's the way you
the,
learn.
Going to college was great. Going to college was great, though. Just wear whatever the heck you want. Really great. You didn't even have to call your lecturers like Mr. Sutton. It's just Tony. Hey, Tony, how's it going? It was great.
Classic Tony.
Classic Tony. He was the best lecturer I had as well.
Yeah, good route.
Yeah, he taught me all the secrets to how, because I was the only one in the group of lads that I did my engineering training with. I was the only one that was actually using a lathe at work. All the others were just training to use one. So he'd often just come and stand with me and like teach me secrets. Like the best one he ever taught me was, if you have a boss and they're about to walk in, stop what you're cutting, turn the speed down, and tell them that's as fast as you can go. You're getting paid, doesn't matter. Then you whack it up, looks good when you get it done quicker. Like, bang, great. That was the best bit of advice he ever gave me. I wasn't on the syllable.
Life hacks.
Exactly. But that's what's great about college over here is that if you've got a good rapport with your lecturers, it's like they'll go out your way. Because the lathe I used at work, at my old job, was imperial, so it was still old English. It hadn't been metricified, if that's a word. It is now, sod it. And they only had one imperial lathe at college, and he always told me to go and use that one. No one else ever used it. No other class ever used it. It was always just on its own. So if I cleaned it because I did day release for college as an apprenticeship, if I used it on the Friday when I was at college and then cleaned it down at the end, when I went back the next Friday, it was always spotless. Everyone else had to like clean theirs down because of classes before them and stuff. Mine, always spotless, straight in, straight done. It was great. It was great. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, nice.
More fun. Wow, I'm so boring, aren't I? Shall we get back to some fun with the
We should.
Come on, Josh.
We should. Right, okay. Right. Ben's turn, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Let's would you rather crap yourself once a year in public or every day in private?
Every day in private.
Oh, I don't know.
In the judgmental society that we live in now, every day in private.
But you think how many pairs of boxers and pants you'd have to buy every day because you're staining them?
I'm willing to take that
day.
risk. I'm willing to take that financial burden.
If I knew what the day was, I'd quite happily do it in public.
Oh, nah.
Middle of a supermarket.
Nah,
Middle of a supermarket.
We live in a society
drop
that's
it.
too judgmental.
No
Maybe
one's
next
going to
to the
know
toilet.
unless you make a big scene about it.
No,
If
but
it
you can
drips
smell
out.
it.
And you as you walk in, it's just, yeah, but then you clear the path. No one wants to be near a smelly person.
Ben,
You know, is the local takeaway a bit too busy? Go and shit yourself in there.
Well, no,
Your
that's
move.
easy. I just take my daughter in.
Or if you go, depending what takeaway though you go to, that might actually smell better than what they're cooking.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was just about to suggest that. But yeah, if I wanted to clear a room with people with a smell full of shit, I'd just take my daughter. Because then they're all gonna. Because then if they look at me, I'll just turn around and go, "It's her.
She's done it." And they'll be like, "Well, why is it running down underneath your trouser leg? What's that brown around there?"
No, it would be fine because I'd be doing it in
Depending
private.
on how it is. Every day. Oh, mate, I don't know if you thought that one through very well, personally.
Oh no, I did.
no one said you couldn't shit yourself on a toilet bowl.
There's that.
Well,
You'd feel it coming.
It's not. That's not really shitting yourself though.
But you feel it coming.
But what if it was really inconvenient? Like you didn't give you no time. It was one of those like what you think's a safe fart, and then it just like Niagara Falls.
Then I go to the toilet every
That's
time I
how
felt a
Niagara
fart.
It's a good job you picked burping while crying instead of farting when laughing, then, isn't it?
Yeah. Those two work hand in hand. Oh, that's all right. I'll shit myself in private, then cry, then start burping.
Oh, so let's have one for Terrence. Okay, you're young, so that's how I've picked this one for you.
I don't know if we pointed that out on the podcast or not yet.
Well, that's how I've judged this one. Would you rather have a bell go off every time you're horny or never get horny?
Oh, what a question. Bell. Every time, of course.
Ding.
It'd be like a badge of honour.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Terrence.
Yeah.
It'd be like Wayne's World. Swing.
Yeah.
Tempo. She's a babe.
I'd get around that. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, imagine if you got horny at a reception desk though, and they've already told you.
I don't care.
A funeral.
Oh wow.
That reminds me of like Wedding Crashers. No, but they're the movie Wedding Crashers. They go there to pick up chicks, and then when one of them settles down, I think it's Owen Wilson starts going to funerals to try and pick up chicks at funerals. It's like, oh my god. Owen Wilson, by the way, has the best line that we've started. I don't know if you two might not have been with us on our pro clubs while we've been doing it, but you both probably know about the E-AIDS, and
yes.
Those at home, the E-AIDS is strong in FIFA 18.
Very.
We now do Owen Wilson sound effects. When it's hitting us hard, we do Owen Wilson sound effects. Wow.
Yeah, you just hear Andy going, wow.
I say it's great because I had it on my phone as well. So when it did start happening, I just, wow. And then you can have a remix.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what we've come to. We're recording at nearly midnight on a Saturday night, making Owen Wilson noises.
Hey, I said it. We could have a bit of fun. We had our mundane everyday chat right at the start, and then we've gone straight into the would you rather's. So we gotta have a bit of fun. Of course, we did get a little bit. We did get a little bit rowdy, shall we say? A little bit out of hand last week, and the week before that, and the week before that,
and the week before
and
that.
the week before that. So we're just trying to keep it clean. Like at the moment, we're not doing too bad. Some of these have been close to the line, but I don't think there's anything offensive to anyone.
No,
unless you are the Elephant Man. And if you are, then of course we have. So, on that note, Ben.
Yes.
Fuck's sake. So, here we go. Here's one for you. Would you rather drink a cup of your mum's period blood or your dad's sperm?
Oh! All right, I've got my answer to this one.
It's over for you. It's over for you, Ben.
Yep, I've got my answer to this one.
Yeah, he wants those pearly whites, isn't it?
I pick C.
Daddy's
Die of dehydration.
Die of dehydration. Sorry, I saw that, and that's why it had to be the next one. We won't go into that anymore.
I will die of dehydration.
Oh, that's easy. Come on, you have to pick. It's a game.
No. That was that. I threw that in because I said how well we've been doing and how unrowdy and how sort of on the safe side of the line we've been. I saw that one and it was like, well, it's got to be the next one after that. You know, irony. I'd ask you this one, T. I'll say it, but this isn't the one I'm going to ask you. I'll say it would be: would you rather be incredibly beautiful and incredibly stupid, or very ugly and super intelligent? But we already know you're incredibly beautiful and incredibly stupid. So, That doesn't.
I'm not going to argue with that.
No, he's got you there, T.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Oh, you think I'm good looking? Thanks, Ben.
Well, not in not so many
Okay,
words.
this one then for you, T. See, and this is one you have to answer. This is not too far. Would you rather give birth pain-free through your mouth or painfully through your vagina? Great question. It's a great question.
I'm stumped. How do I answer this? I mean, I've got a mouth, so I suppose it's going to have to be pain-free through the mouth, isn't it?
You look like Alien, wouldn't you? Is it Alien or Predator?
It's the alien.
But instead of coming through the chest, it just comes through the mouth.
Yeah.
Little person. Painting a picture for everyone. Just this little person coming out of your mouth. Like a snake regurgitating a sheep.
That's a big snake. Yeah, I'm going to have to say pain-free through the mouth.
Pain-free through the mouth. Okay, we won't go into any more detail. I wanted to have some very close to the line ones after. It's just still for the ironic factor. Okay, let's okay, the one for all of us, because it could be quite an interesting answer from all of us. Would you rather pay or get paid every time you have sex?
Get paid.
Ooh, get paid.
I think I'd rather pay because I'd get it more then.
Yeah, fair call.
That's a decent way of looking at it.
I hadn't thought of that. I was trying to figure out what a downside was to that.
Well, I still get it rather consistently, so I don't have
There
to
is
worry
that.
about it.
Yeah,
And it also depends how much you're going to get paid each time you have it.
Well, yeah, there's that.
yeah, but it's better to gain money than lose money.
Correct.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have a quick look through. So talk amongst yourselves, everyone. Go make a cup of coffee if you're listening. Probably best press pause or just turn up the volume. I'm going to wrap up this segment of the Would You Rathers, and I want to find a really good one. I mean, the period blood and sperm one would have been a great one.
Yuck.
So, what should we do?
Moving on.
Okay, so
tweets
to
of
wrap
the
it up.
week. Oh.
Yeah, we'll move. Well, let's do one more. One more. Would you rather? Then we'll move on to tweets of the week. Right. So this is very close to the line, and I hope everyone enjoys this because it's the last one. So, would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake up your butt?
Or,
The dick is up your butt, or sit on a cake and eat a dick?
Oh. Jesus.
I choose C, die of hunger.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
No, not this one. Not this one. See,
I would rather. Far out.
Oh, it's a difficult one.
hey, look, we're not going to. I know. I was going to say, this is actually quite easy for me because I'm not the biggest fan of cake. But then I realised I'm really not a big fan of dick either.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't eat cake, but I'm not. I don't eat cake either. But
I'd have to sit on a cake and eat dick, I reckon. I couldn't take that. I couldn't take the pain of that.
yeah, thinking of bodily harm and
Yeah.
all the wild and wonderful things that can go on wrong. At least if you get a dick in your mouth and they don't like what you're doing with it, you can chew on it.
That's not what I was thinking, but fair enough.
You just bite the fucker off.
get your circumcisions here while I sit on a cake.
All it takes is a chick with clean teeth and a bloody Bible.
Oh.
But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't specify. The dick could be a folk, it could be a strap-on one, and it could be a female's lap you're sitting on. So at least you'd have the pleasure of the breast to push against your back to, ease you through. And it depends what the
I
cake
was
is.
just
It could
thinking
be a
that.
really good cake.
No, you're thinking too much about it now.
Well, sorry, I'll go for the opposite of what you've two said. I'll just sit on a dick and eat cake.
Oh no.
Just specify up your butt though, so I can't even get around that one.
Just make sure they lube it first.
Well, there you go.
You
I've
have
seen the
to.
size of some of this. Yes, it's fine. So we'll wrap that segment. That was a fun one to end on, wasn't it?
It was.
It was. So new segment for the LENcast is tweet of the week. So we're always going to do this towards the end of the LENcast. So let's wrap up and do it. Benno, we'll start. No, we won't. Terence, we'll start with you. What's your tweet of the week?
Okay, so my tweet of the week is one I saw pop up. I had a scroll through Twitter. I looked at some of the highest liked and retweeted sort of tweets from what I would call the How Are You Alive category. And I found one that states, "My sister is pregnant. I can't wait to see if I'm a be an auntie or an uncle."
Oh.
That was that was the point where I just went, you know what, I'm done. That'll do. I think I've just lost too many brain cells to function right now.
Wow. Wow.
I thought that was
Wow,
quite
indeed.
special.
It was very special.
Just a bit.
Yeah, I want to know
Just
the
a
people
bit.
that think of these tweets.
Oh, they don't think that's a problem.
Well, yeah, clearly.
I don't think they think. They don't think that's how they get around it. There is no thinking. There is no process.
Yeah, which leads
Yeah.
into mine,
Let
which
me-
is another
my
person that
temper's
wasn't
going up.
thinking.
Go on.
Mine was what I would say is numerous people who weren't thinking, and it comes from Troll Football, who earlier
no.
in the week saw that Crystal Palace had announced the signing of Maximilian Meyer with a photo of Joshua Kimmich. It was on their website.
Oh, wow.
That sounds about right. That does sound
They
about
look
right.
completely different.
I know. It sounds a bit. It's perfect that Crystal Palace get it wrong. Like it's just perfect.
Yep.
But when you sent it me, I was like, "That's hilarious."
Those
Now, lads,
who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
no, absolutely not. Now, lads, I've just retweeted. Fuck me, I can't speak. This cold's
Retweeted.
doing me not in. Yes, thank you. There's just certain syllables I just can't get out because my nose is that blocked and I speak nasally apparently. So I've just retweeted on Twitter, if you would care to go, my tweet of the week, which
Oh, I've
is a
seen
GIF.
it.
Craig Bryson lost the ball in a friendly match for Derby. Have you seen it, Ben?
Oh, hang on. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He bamboozled himself.
Absolutely. It was hilarious. I saw that and I laughed and didn't retweet it just so I could retweet it live on the LENcast. If you want to see it, if you're listening along at home, follow my Twitter account or follow all of us. All the links will be in, but follow my Twitter account, Garfield V_2, and you will see it because I'll pin it to it'll be there for a week. And that's how I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to save anything that I like, retweet it when we do the podcast so that everyone can see it for a week when it's pinned. Maybe that's what we should all do.
Yeah, we should all do that from now on.
Yes.
I'm game. I'm game.
I'm doing it now.
So he's doing it now. While Ben's doing that, I'd like to take time to thank both Ben and Terence for being along today while my host. I know my intro wasn't as good as my last one, but trust me, there is another one. But I'm just waiting for all four of us to be back together because, as we explained, Josh couldn't be with us today, and I wanted to make sure that because I think it's a pretty good intro. So I'm gonna just wait. We're gonna wait till we're all four here. But yes, thank you to Ben and Terence, and thank you to what did I call you? LENiacs. I'm thinking wrestling, like Hulkamaniacs. The LENiacs.
LENiacs.
But yeah, they need a name. LENiacs will do. All you LENiacs, thank you for listening. Make sure you go check out all our personal YouTube, Twitter, and of course the Lads Entertainment Network YouTube and Twitter. And yeah, until next week, if we can get in one next week. If not, let's set it straight right at the end here. If we miss a week, don't get pissy, right? We've all got. It's very hard to find the time to get all four of us together because we're on a very tight schedule at a weekend.
Oh yes.
And it will get even worse when the clocks change.
Oh yeah.
So now is a good time. So yeah, we'll find ways around it because that's what we do. But yeah, just don't. If we miss a week or we miss a couple of weeks, there'll be no warning. Maybe we'll send a tweet out or something to say there's not going to be one. But don't. Yeah, just be patient because they will come. They will come. I promise. Because I think I speak for all of us when I say that we enjoy doing it. So hopefully you enjoy listening to it. So yeah, but yeah, all the links for everyone's social media, everyone's YouTube, because we're all YouTubers now, with Josh's Crossbar Keepers. So all that's all going to be in the description below, on screen. So yeah, go check all that out. Follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTubes, subscribe to the LENcast, and yeah, till next week or whenever it is. Toodles, everybody. Say bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.